Well, tonight, former President Donald Trump and his team are in the war room preparing for a long, tangled legal battle. Trump is facing 37 felony counts tied to allegations he took classified documents, improperly stored them at his Mar-a-Lago estate, and then fought when the government tried to take them back. Danny Spiewak lays out what happens next.
No one can match us.
For the first time in American history, an ex-president now faces state and federal criminal charges. But even if he's convicted, Donald Trump can still legally run for president.
What impact do you think this has on the 2024 primaries?
Well, I think ultimately these are really kind of just a sideshow for most Republican primary voters.
Brian McClung is a political analyst and former aide to Republican Governor Tim Pawlenty.
The earlier indictment really actually improved Donald Trump's polling numbers and helped consolidate some Republican voters behind him.
7 months before the Iowa caucuses, Trump remains the GOP frontrunner and still holds considerable influence over the party base. To avoid alienating voters, even Trump's top primary challengers have been reluctant to confront him directly. For example, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, South Carolina Senator Tim Scott, and former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley all condemned the latest indictment against Trump as politically motivated.
In a typical campaign, your opponent makes a misstep or is indicted on a federal crime, you would go after them hard.
This isn't a typical campaign.
No, I mean, we don't really have typical campaigns anymore.
With that said, 3 new candidates still joined the race this week. Former VP Mike Pence, North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum, and former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie.
There's no shortage of Republicans who still think that there's a path to victory, but it's really unclear, at least to me, what that path is.
Now, if you want to look ahead to a possible general election, President Joe Biden has said virtually nothing about Trump's legal troubles. Today, his press team repeatedly declined to comment when reporters asked the White House for a response to Trump's federal indictment.